Well, hello, YouTube Razzarozzi, or YouTube Orazionians, or whatever you guys are. And another short talk with the old guy. This time we're back in Walk and World. That's with an apostrophe N. I don't like that. Anyway, it's really good food. Something called Ants Climb the Tree. And as you can see, we have an outsized Arnold Palmer's, the wave of the future. Especially if you can get them to make it with unsweetened tea. I mean, seriously, that's really good. But there's real lemon in there. I mean, that's going to be a good drink. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a heads up today. It has been such a weird day. I tell you, I did not see this one coming. Trust me. I got on board this morning with this guy. I mean, here it is. You're coming up on 65. Hey, newsflash, kiddies. You will be bombarded. I said bombarded with advertisements and it's promotions and junk out the wazoo. When it comes time for you to do the Medicare jump, nobody gave me a heads up. I didn't know anything about this stuff. And so I'm trying to fiddle my way through it. It's kind of like the way I described it to a couple of friends. I spent all day on the phone. Talked with my sis. Talked with a couple of old timers who are, you know, they've been through this. They know what they've done. I don't know what I'm doing. So in other words, it's like I don't even know what the goal is here, except for somebody somewhere to buy and sell something. I mean, it's some of the most aggressive marketing I've ever seen. I described it to one lady. It'd be like, well, I made the mistake of walking into a car lot and thinking, well, here I can take a leak between the cars. And all of a sudden, I got 5 salesmen coming from different directions all at once. I'm surrounded, and how am I going to explain that wet spot? But the point is, I can't even tell what the big bonanza is. So I go to Medicare. Well, boom, by virtue of breathing and not actively rejecting the program, I am, by virtue of being here, I'm in A and B. Effective 1 September. What else do I need? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? So there's this super eager young guy. He's just dying to sell me some stuff, I can tell. But he's not a real jackass, and he's not overbearing. And he said, look, let's face it, you're not going to even understand what the questions are unless you take a look at our training video. And so I haven't even looked at that darn thing. I've been looking for humans. I just want to talk to humans. Humans I trust who don't sell stuff for a living. And so finally, one of my best friends, he's way up north now. He's got to be in the 70s. And Dean, and my friend, Dean's good people. And anyhow, his wife too, but they're both good. But anyway, I said, what the heck did you do? And we went round and round and round. And it seemed like a pretty reasonable answer to me. You know, consider your own needs. Consider where you're at. And but he said, don't do anything rash, and find yourself a trusted financial person. So I have a good friend. I've known her for decades, and she runs her own CPA business. And I said, I'm going to call Diane. And, well, I haven't got hold of her yet, but I'm still interviewing fellow friends who've still gone through this process recently. It seems to me like the sheep are about to be sheared. That's all. Oh, by the way, down here, take a look. You can get this if you didn't know that already. You can get her to go, or you can sit down in here and eat. Well, what I did is I did both. I'm going to get it packaged to go, and because, I mean, when these guys bring you a bowl of noodles and stuff called Ants Climb the Tree, they're not kidding around. It's really good. In fact, I hope to maybe, hang on long enough for this vid to give you guys a picture. And it's funny, it doesn't even look like good food, but the taste, yeah, it's there. So anyhow, I didn't see any of this coming today, and I thought, well, I was so lazy I didn't even take a walk this morning because I was awaiting a return call. This is a really quick operation. I was silly enough to sign up on something called Facebook the other day on some site, and boom, we got you slotted. We're going to give you a call, a 1-hour call. And I mean, these guys are just dying to sell me something, but I can't get it out of them. In other words, let's face it, if I don't use Rolls Royces, and if I don't, live in places like Aspen, do I really need that, $20,000 space flight option, or whatever? I don't know what to do, and I don't actually care, because the thing that's so stupid about it is that I've got up to 63 days after my birthday, which is a couple of months down the way, to sign up without being dinged in some of these categories. So what? Get dinged. What? And then the thing is that suppose you really screw up. Well, next October, a year from now, I could sign up to any of the pro programs without any, financial loss at all. So I don't get what's with all this eager beaver, heavy-duty marketing. I don't know, like, if you think about furniture salesmen, are they aggressive? I mentioned Amway today. Strikes me a little bit like that, kind of semi-cultic and stuff. But I don't know what to do, and I'm actually not even concerned about it. I've turned this over to the Lord, and I said, you know what? Send me sound counsel, because I need it. I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what the name of this game is, even what we're playing here. It would be like, hey, I've got this incredible rodeo of options for your health care. Well, so what? That's not going to go away next year, is it? Or the year after, if I need to change it or modify it. What's this about? And I think it's to get you cemented into a product and just get used to spending there. And they'll call it a permanent source of income for them, I think. Because once you get convinced, who's going to unconvince you? I'm going to find that guy. I'm going to find the great unconvincer. Because it seems so shady to me. It seems so weird a process. I've never been actively marketed to in this way in my life. It's this barrage. It's just weird. I only do two things on the internet, YouTube and Facebook, and I'm just bombarded through that stuff day by day. And then through the USPS. I got a stack, probably 20 circulars that come through the mail. People I've never heard of. We're trying to sell me insurance. What is happening here? Nobody gave me a heads up. Nobody gave me a warning about be prepared, knucklehead. Although I was aware you will have to sign up to Medicare eventually, but I'm not opposed to that. The question is, actually it's going to do me good. I'll save some money. Right now I'm on United, and my United Healthcare month by month through the company is pretty darn pricey. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I do get this. I thought, okay, treat yourself good, Mike. It's been a tough day. Although I didn't get anything done, at least I'm investigating. I feel like Sherlock Holmes, I'm on the case. And I spoke with another brother, a friend of mine from church. I call him brother, but, that's just Christian talk. But anyway, he's going to give me a call back. Him and his wife, now she's a banker. The lady, his wife, is a banker. And I figured, boy, these guys would be good. And there he is. I just wanted to see here. That's what the product looks like in a box to go. And this is what we call, the lo mein noodles. I think you want to go there. So this is the part I don't get. Whatever that is. Ants climb the tree. And believe it, they do. Get yourself something good to eat. With somebody you trust and discuss things in a way that's unhurried and reasonable as far as you can see it. Make good decisions based on wise counsel. That's what I aim to do. So anyway, hope this works out. This is so crazy. You guys have a good day and enjoy your ants climb a tree wherever you're at. Because, it's the thing to do tonight. Sounds good. Bye-bye.